Hi guys, it's Chief here again, and look, I got another ace tanker. This time, the Stug. And obviously, I don't have to tell you how successful this game was. um, I like the Stug. I have a 100% crew. It's fully modified. Um, I'll explain it to you at the end of the video what's in it. But I unlocked my Yak Panther 2, so I don't play this tank a lot. I play it for fun, obviously, and this is a really fun game. Anyway, obviously we won, and obviously for tier 5 this is a ridiculous amount of credit and XP, especially a non-premium tank. We got my mastery badge, which in the Stug is, I think it's quite an achievement because there's so many good Stug drivers out there, and especially the ones I've ran into. Yeah, Top Gun. This is one of those tanks that mastery badge is hard to come by. Anyway, let's we'll leave off the team scoring for now, and we'll go to the detailed report. Now, I fired 27 shots. There is 36 shots that is Stug carry. I have 7 heat, and I had 2 rounds left at the end of the game that I didn't fire. The 7 heat, I knew somehow, I think the last patch they reset it, my ammo setting again, but I knew I had premium, but it went back to the default, and yeah, I need to change that at some point if I remember. I hit 22 shots, missed 5. It's a pretty hectic battle, and I've missed some stupid shots, and there's certain shots that shouldn't have missed, and RNG just decided that nope, you're not getting you're not getting sniper badge today, so you're gonna miss them. So yeah, but that's okay. 2400 damage at tier 5. I'm really not gonna complain. I got 7 hit. I got hit 7 times. Only 1 penetrated. It was mostly by the Excelsior, and it has a thing about that tank. I don't like it. It's slow. Really crappy gun. The armor's not that great. It's like every British tank. The turret is the weakest point of the tank. Anyway, we found 10 tanks. We killed 6. And the other thing about this is a second line tank destroyer support, second line support tank destroyer. Low health, no armor, extremely good gun. Your teammate are supposed to spot for you. Don't run out to be the first tank because you're going to be the first one to die. Don't think you can camp at a bush and use your great view range. It's a low profile tank, has no view range. I travel quite a bit of distance. Again, premium, non-premium. Well, I mean, premium, non-premium. Obviously, a lot more with premium and a lot less with non-premium. But it's not bad for non-premium. This isn't bad for non-premium. This is definitely not bad for non-premium. So overall, even if I didn't have a premium account, this would have been a really, really good game to be in. And the other thing is, if you don't have a premium account and you want to play this game for free and you don't want to spend any gold, these low tier tanks actually make a really, really healthy amount of money. I mean, okay, it's not a tier 8 premium where you, even if you AFK, you wouldn't make 30,000. You have to work for it, but if you do have good games, you come away with a very healthy amount of credits. Now, how did you think I did compared to everybody else in the game? Yeah. Obviously, you guys remember the SU-85. I killed him at the end of towards the very end of the game. He was camping at base the whole time. He did good. Him and the Wolverine did good. Two of them held off essentially the cap for a really, really long time. Wolverine, I killed him. Well, I killed both of them, and as you can see, they killed 2 of the guy that rushed the cap, and T1 was there, so T1 killed 1. So for the 3 base defenders, they killed 5 of us. So they, I think they did really well. But and again, these two are TDs, and their job is mostly their Wolverine. You can argue that it has okay armor and you can push with it. SU-85 is more like the Stug. It's a second line camping tank with bad view range and a pretty bad radio. So I wouldn't, yeah. But I don't know why the T1 Heavy was camping a base. Maybe if he pushed with everybody else, if he came up that one side was M4, he might have killed me there. But oh well, I'm not gonna complain. But overall, as you can see, their team did quite a bit better than our team did, minus me, of course. So in this case, if I did 0 damage, this is a totally different story. Even if I did an average of 1,000 damage, this would have been a completely different story. Tank Hunter had 70 health left. T1 was mostly dead. He's mostly dead. And yeah, they probably would have killed us if this didn't happen. And if I wasn't in the game, the Sherman and the Excelsior would have ran up that one side and killed Tank Hunter and probably the rest probably the other teams or the other team members. So yeah, I would call a little bit of a carry, but again, I said it again at the end of the game. This is what's expected of a Stug, and that's why Ace Tanker badge in this tank is so hard to get. Stug is expected to do well in every game. And reason for that? It's a Stug. There's 2 tank destroyer in this game I think is expected to do well at tier 5. These 2. Stug fully upgraded was the L71 75 is one of the highest DPM TD in the game and it's deadly accurate. S35 was its godlike gun traverse, godlike gun. And it's quite a bouncy tank. The gun itself, and it's a tier 8 gun and a tier 5 tank. How you can't really complain. I don't think, with the exception of the derp guns, there isn't another tank at tier 5 that have a 90 mil or a 105 for that matter. A accurate 105. Nobody at tier 5 have that caliber of weapon. There's the 120 derp guns, but they're derp guns. So yeah, this is the ISU of tier 5, and this is like the Leopard 1 of tier 5, I guess. Extremely maneuverable, really fast firing, high DPM gun that can pen anything. So anyway, I talked too much again. I'll let you guys watch the replay. So standard battle on Abbey. This map is strange in the sense that it has lots and lots of choke points, and there's 3 lanes just in the middle alone. There's 1 lane on, well, there's 3 lanes in the middle. There's 1 on, the 8-9 line, and then there's 2 on the 1-2 line. And even then, that's kind of separated because there's another path going from G1 to end of J3. So it's a really weird map, and it depends on which team can hold the other side a little bit better on every lane almost. Now usually nobody goes down the 3-4 lane, or at least not many tank, and not many tank goes down the 6-7 lane, but if you don't have them guarded, you get overrun anyway. So this is usually my first spot on both sides of the map, looking down the middle, and there's always a bunch of tanks in the middle, and you always have plenty of stuff to shoot at, and as you can see here, and yeah, damn truck. And the one thing I like about this tank is the gun fires at a very, very good rate. It's not ridiculously good. It's not an E25, but it's a good rate. A good penetration, very, very, very accurate. And I bounced a shot there. But as you can see, there's a bunch of tanks there, and my clanmate tank hunter just nailed the T80. And I totally forgot what T80 really is, and I was kind of just asking him, what the heck is a T80? What a noob. Okay, now, one of our lanes just got overran. Yeah, PZ-13 is not going to be much help for M4. I'm telling Tank Hunter, now over here it's a little bit tricky. There's an access route from the back of the base at the very end of K line that you can go. As you can see, I'm going to take that. I'm telling Tank Hunter, I said, let's trade spots. You come here and guard them coming up the slope, and I'm going to try to counter them. Now, their PZ-1C just came up the slope, and he is going to get killed by someone, and not me, because now there's a Sherman. The Sherman is concentrating on, you know, all of the tanks here. The S-35 kills the PZ-1C, and now, oh, I meant to pause. This is the access row I'm talking about. It's a really, really good artillery spot, but if you're being overrun and you have a more or less maneuverable tank, you can essentially counter the push from here. If you have a big enough gun, if you can pen most tanks, and if you can do a decent amount of damage, you can somewhat flank them. And this is what I did, but we'll show you. Tank Hunter took a hit from there already. Now Sherman's busy paying attention to everybody else, so I'm gonna see if I can get a shot on the Sherman. And yeah. Oh, Elector. No, Excelsior. Whoops. Yeah, British tanks have way too many names. Now, yeah, missed a shot there. It wasn't fully aimed. And this is why I wouldn't recommend anyone buying this tank. I don't. It's a little bit faster than the Churchill, which is okay, but the gun is so crap, it's ridiculous. He can't pen a Stug. Really? Remember how I got shot 6 times and none of them pinned? Well, he pinned me once and didn't pin any of the other ones. Now, Sherman is still being attacked, and he was going to help the heavy, but as you can see, he didn't really have too many choices there. Sherman gets taken out. Now, I'm only on 2 kills, even though I damaged a whole bunch of tank. And now I realized I was looking for that. So you can see on my mini-map, there's M3 Stewart. I was looking for that M3. I was hoping he was still there, even though I can't see him, and I was hoping that he still had that flank covered, because see, there's a PZ-38 and that's coming down that flank. So I was hoping that he was still there. So I was asking around to see where he is and if anybody's seen, if Tank Hunter's seen him, because he's the arty. So, but no. So I'm heading towards that direction now. As you can see, remember I said there's 5 or 6 lanes of approach? The middle is guarded by 3 tanks. They're not coming down middle. A9 is guarded by S-35 and a T1 heavy, so that's also covered. Oh, now I found the M3 and he's not where I wanted him to be, which means the other side is completely open, and the last time we spotted the PZ-38 was on the hill. So now I realized that that was a mistake. I need to go back to cover that lane, otherwise they're gonna flank us and Tank Hunter's gonna die. So going up the hill, trying to maybe run into the PZ-38. Hopefully he's still there. Now they have quite a few tank left. This is still a very even fight. I'm going up the hill, and guess who I find? Oh, not the PZ-1C, but I found a Chiha. Oh, okay. I... Yeah, I didn't have a shot, but that's okay. I can still shoot you. And... yeah. Chiha's a good tank, not at this tier. And definitely have no problem penning a Chiha. Now, it's looking a little bit better. They still have 2 Arty, and I'm very worried about it. And they have a T1 Heavy. Now, they also have an SU-85 and a Wolverine. Both are very capable tanks. Just found the PZ-38 and... what the hell? Why am I stuck? Okay. Get around, and brave as he is, I don't know why he... okay, that was a fully aimed shot, but I have no idea why he tried to fight me. Yeah, I'm a much bigger tank, I'm much tougher armor, even though I really don't have that much armor. I still had armor. Now we're looking pretty good. 12 to 8, we're ahead quite comfortably. T25 just died, AT2 just died. No, not looking too good now. There's 3 tanks on their team. We have a T1 that I don't really remember, and I know that T30, yeah, T35, I mean S35 is half damaged, so yeah. Now, Tank Hunter has a big Arty, so if he lands, he can pretty much one-shot any of the other tank if he can land a hit. Put a shot into Wolverine just so he'll back off. Now, this T1, I don't know what he was doing. He never shot at me. And so, yeah. Okay. Now, the M3 Stewart finally died. And, yeah. Me and Tank Hunter both spotted the Wolverine at the same time, but of course I want my top gun. There we go. Yeah. See, it carried... okay. Oh, I didn't have premium, I had heat. So, which is worse, HE 37mm HE. Why did I carry that? I don't know. I think it was just the default ammo low, I just never changed it. Now, however, this tank have mods. I have a camel net, I have a gun rammer. Why not? The faster you can shoot, the better. And I have a optics. I don't have binocs on this tanks, and my reasoning is, yes, you do tend to hide behind things quite a bit, but this tank is also quite maneuverable, so you drive around a lot. So either way, and this is one of those tanks that needs your friendly to help you spot. So if I'm on a move, optics helps me, and if I'm camping a tree, I'm gonna rely on my teammate to spot for me. So yeah, I don't really need binoculars. So yeah, and obviously this was my ace tanker, and pretty good game. I damaged most of the tank on their team, or at least 2/3 of the tank on their team, as you saw in my previous review, or my previous game results. And so yeah, overall it's a pretty good game, but this is expected of a Stug. If the other team plays the way they do, this is what's expected out of this tank. Great gun, amazing fast rate, firing rate, amazing accuracy. It has armor against most tier 5s, not mediums, but no, well, it depends. And it's fast. It can counter any tank. It can go from position to position relatively well. Very low profile, very good camo rating. This is Hellcat at tier 5. Not really. But this is easily one of the most maneuverable TDs at tier 5. I have mixed feelings about this. I like this, and I like the S35. Completely different TD, but they both play the TD role really, really, really well. So up to the S35, this is my favorite TD at tier 5. Actually, this is probably my favorite TD until uh, the ISU. But yeah, now that there is a bathtub, I have mixed feelings. I like the bathtub just as much as I like this one, so I don't know which one's better. I guess your own preferences. Anyway, I hope you guys like the replays. If you do, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys later.